The White House may hope that all of this goes away during this pandemic, but we are devoting time to cover it, and we have quite the guest for it. Democratic Congresswoman Val Demings was an impeachment manager. She's also a member of the House Judiciary and Intelligence Committees and has an extensive background in law enforcement. Thanks for making time for us.
Well, Ari, it's good to be with you. And look, the news of the firing of Michael Atkinson is just disgraceful. It's very disappointing. Michael Atkinson is a straight shooter, and I just would ask that the American people remember that Michael Atkinson was fired for doing his job. He was fired for faithfully executing the duties of his office, which is totally disgraceful. And, you know, as it has been said, the president is very vindictive. He should be focused on the over 300,000 Americans who have been stricken with the coronavirus and over 10,000 Americans who have died as a result. His response to this crisis has been substandard, and for him to fire a man for simply doing his job, a man of integrity, just shows the character of this president.
You lay it out starkly. Do you think the timing of this removal is suspicious?
It's extremely suspicious. Remember, our president is the distractor in chief. Whenever because remember, it is all about him, every movement, every issue, every tragedy. Whenever he is in trouble, which he is in this response, whenever he is being rightly criticized, whenever Congress is providing necessary oversight, he tries to change the subject. And so he is playing the victim and trying to say that Michael Atkinson, of all people, was out to get him, is not a Trump fan. This man is a career public servant. He's received numerous awards for his exemplary performance. And matter of fact, Director McGuire described him as a valued and trusted employee, but it doesn't seem like they are very useful to this White House.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.